What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, I'm going to be going over some of the best players at each and every price right now in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM to hopefully help you guys out, right? So if you're looking to pick up certain players at different specific price points, hopefully this video can help you out. Now, one thing I also would say is if you do have a bunch of badges from your in your inventory, you can start to empty out some of the good ones because some of them are starting to sell for like over $450, which that's the point where I would start to, look at emptying them out. For example, gold limitless range, you might even be able to get like 550 coins out of gold limitless range, which doesn't seem like it's a lot. But if you start emptying out those badges, you can see your MT skyrocket. Now, we're going to start off really balling on a budget at 1,000 MT and then work our way up. 1,000 MT, the guy that I always plug in is Marquise Daniels. Right now, looks like he's a little more expensive, but could probably bid on this one for even cheaper and get him. This card's really cheap, has a good release, decent enough 3-ball, competes defensively. He's not great, but for 1,000 coins, you're not getting much. Now, for 2,000 coins, you can get a ton. This is under the 3,000, umbrella. But you can get a lot for 2,000 coins. First guy I want to plug in is CDK. This card is a stud for 2,000 coins. These cards, I honestly think, will go up in price. 6'7", 89 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, 86 bundle defense, 84 perimeter, 84 interior, 85 speed, shoots the ball well, has every badge in the game. I am a genuine believer that Saddiq Bey it doesn't even have to be that long from now, but come a month from now is going to be even more expensive. And one thing that I like to do, and you guys can do the same, is if you want to, invest in these cards and do it safely, like without, having the ability to lose a bunch of MT, sit on a filter for cheap. So, sit on this filter, the unlimited filter for cheap, and you're going to find some really cheap cards that I really do like. Now, some other guys that I like for this price tag is Topic. I think this card is a beast. 6'6", 86 3-ball, good ball, and a really solid defensively. 90 speed, badge-wise is good. Good release. Really like him. The last card for this price is Keon Ellis. 89 3-ball, good ball, and a really solid defensively. I think all of these cards are cards that are going to go up in price sooner rather than later. And like I said, if you can find them for less than 2,000 coins, I think that is where you're going to have the most success. So, if you do want to snipe cards, maybe, snipe and hold these type of cards, I think it's going to work out in the end. Next up, we have 5,000 coins. The guy I really want to plug in is Cason Wallace. I think Peak Diamond Cason Wallace for his value is elite. 6'3", 92 3-ball, 89 ball, no great defense. I think he's just a slightly better Keon Ellis is the way I'd phrase it for Cason Wallace. I think this card is a card that has a good release. It's going to lead you to a lot of success if you do pick him up. If you do use him, should, be really solid for you guys. So that's what I'm looking at for Cason Wallace. Again, you can probably find one for relatively cheap. Got him for 5,000 MT. I think the card is really good. The other card I want to plug in is Julian Strawther. Not super expensive here. I don't even know how to spell his name, to be honest. It's kind of bad there. Julian Strawther here. 5,000 coins should be able to get you at least close to him. Good release. Going to be able to knock down shots, play a little defense. For 6,000 coins, price not even closer to 5,000. Perfect 3-and-D type guy. His defense is actually really solid. Comes with that good release. So for me, really like what Julian Strawther does provide for you guys on the court. Think he is a card that can lead you to a ton of success. Next up, 10,000 coins. Plugging in Michael Cooper. Why Michael Cooper? I think Michael Cooper is a card that if you're looking at, guys to help your squad out, best value, and I know DBG has said it, but it's true, maybe the best value card in the entire game. And it's the reason why I get Julian Strawther when Michael Cooper's in the game. It's true. 93 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, defensively is perfect, 94 speed. This card is literally a hidden opal, a hidden, even dark matter, you could say. Like, he is that good on this game, and I just think if you can get your hands on Michael Cooper, you're absolutely going to love him for under 10,000 coins. The other card I want to plug in is Tristan da Silva. I think, at that power forward position, he's a really solid pink diamond card. Maybe could get him even closer to that 5,000 mark. But if you can get Tristan da Silva, I think you're going to like him. Again, way under that 10,000 mark. Great power forward. Going to knock down shots. Going to play good defense. 6'9", 93 ball, 87 speed. Good badge-wise. Really do like what da Silva does provide for you guys. Power forward position. Next up, 15,000 MT or less. First guy I want to talk about is the Pink Diamond Rui Hachimura card that, again, you can get for honestly like 10,000 MT. Again, I like overstating it rather than understating it. If you can get this card for 10,000 MT, he's a steal. I don't necessarily think his release is perfect, but defensively, he's elite. Badge-wise, he comes perfect. If you get Rui Hachimura, it's all you need at the small forward position. Don't think you need cards that are way more expensive, because that is a card that can compete at the highest level. The other guy I want to talk about is Diamond Kwame Brown. I think when it comes down to big men on this game, Kwame Brown is one of the better ones that you can pick up. There are some Kwames that are, fully badged or, have an extra Hall of Famer in here as well. Pick up Kwame Brown, going to lead you to success. 6'11", good 3-ball, really solid speed, good defensively. Just a solid big man for your squad. Now, getting to the meat and potatoes. I'm plugging him in at 25,000 coins. I know he's cheaper than that, but I don't really care, because even if he gets up to 25,000 coins, Stephon Castle is a beast at that price tag. And some people understate how good Stephon Castle is. He is an absolute baller on this game. 22,000 coins can get you Stephon Castle. 6'7", good 3-ball, great defensively, 91 speed, badge-wise elite. For 22,000 coins, sign me up for all of the Stephon Castle stock, I should say. For 35,000 coins, I'm plugging in Pink Diamond Rudy G. A card that is going to just do it for you. He's a guy you can trust on the court, going to knock down shots, going to play solid enough defense. Yes, he is like that 35,000 MT. You could get one souped up for that, to be honest, fully badged. Here's what he gives you. 6'8", good 3-ball, solid defensively, good player build. I like Rudy. Card at the small forward position, probably slightly more consistent greening shots than a guy like Rui Hachimura. 50,000 MT next. I'm plugging in Pink Diamond Jrue Holiday. A lot of people ask me, Ty, who is maybe your favorite budget point guard in the game? It might be this Jrue Holiday, especially if you can find one that is a little souped up. Here's what a base Jrue gives you. 6'5", 93 ball, good ball handle, great defensively, badge-wise, elite. He's just such a good point guard that you can trust. I mean, genuinely, going to knock down shots, going to play good defense. What more do you need out of Jrue Holiday? I genuinely am curious. You can maybe even find one, like I said, with a couple extra Hall of Famers for still 40,000 MT. It's tough to beat for Jrue Holiday. Other card I want to plug in here I think needs to be talked about is Big Z's Jurgis Ilgauskas. 50,000 coins can get you Big Z, maybe even one with a couple extra Hall of Famers. Look, I don't love the fact that Big Z is slow, but he's got an 85 3-ball. He's going to green shots. Rebounding-wise is good. Honestly, think at this point he's slightly underrated. No, I don't think, he's the best card in the game. If you can find a Big Z, like I said, with a couple of extra Hall of Famer stuff like that, the card is really, really solid for his specific value. Next up, we have 75,000 MT, and I'm going to plug in a few cards. First one, Devin Booker. You can get him for 75,000 MT. He's literally training wheels on this game. You can maybe even find one with a couple Legends badges like this one, Legend Ankle Assassin. Maybe even a couple extra Hall of Famers like this one's got 14 Hall of Famers. Maybe find one with that Hall of Fame on-ball menace like this one. You're going to really like what Devin Booker does provide for you guys on the floor. Some other cards I like for this price tag here, Alex Sarr. Honestly, I think Alex Sarr is overhyped on this game slightly. I'm not saying he's bad. I do think he's overhyped. Like this one comes with a couple Legend badges. He's fine. I don't hate Alex Sarr, but I'm just one that is just like, it's tough for me to get behind spending 100,000 coins on this card. It is 7'1", good 3-ball, really solid badge-wise. Like, again, I don't hate him. I just don't see him being that top player in the game. Like, people gas Alex Sarr, and I just don't know if I see it. Another card I do want to plug in here is Zach Edey. Zach Edey, Alex Sarr. It's preference-based. Edey is going to be more of that center. Alex Sarr is more of that power forward. One thing for Zach Edey is if you can find one with a couple of Legends, can obviously help the card out a lot. But 73,000 coins, 70,000 coins can get you him. 7'5", 83 3-ball with a great release, good rebounder. Zach Edey is really solid. Like I said, you might be able to bid on one with a couple of extra Hall of Famers. Like if you get a Zach Edey with Hall of Fame rebound chaser, he is going to be a stud. Last card I want to talk about, we're going to go to a diamond here for 75,000 coins. It is Jaren Jackson Jr. Probably, 50,000 coins can get you Jaren, but I had to put him in the 75,000 because that's the cheapest one right now. Find a Jaren that is souped up, you're going to love him. Again, I would love to get a soup Jaren for my squad. I use Diamond Jaren on my squad still to this day. Absolute stud, absolute beast is Diamond Jaren Jackson Jr. Next up, 100,000 coins. I'm plugging in Diamond Paolo Banchero, who, yes, is still 100,000 coins at this stage, but I don't care. because I love me some Paolo Banchero. This one is 100,000, comes with an extra legend badge dimer. Can pick him up. Otherwise, you can try to find a souped one. What does P5 give you? 6'10", great rebounder, good 3-ball, good release. Just Mr. Consistent is Paolo Banchero on the court. Other guy I want to plug in for 100,000 MT is Pink Diamond Giannis Antetokounmpo. I will stick to the story. Giannis Antetokounmpo is one of the most underrated cards in the game. I don't care if it's Pink Diamond. I don't care if it's Opal. I don't care if it's Dark Matter. Giannis is going to be Giannis, has the best player build on the entire game. Next up, 100 to 200,000 MT. First card I'm plugging in is Pink Diamond Paul George. I won King of the Court with this card. That's all you need to know. Paul George is an absolute beast of a card on this game. Could get him for relatively cheap, and he is an absolute hooper. The other guy, Evan Mobley, Galaxy Opal. I don't love the fact that Evan Mobley's release is slow, but he is a Galaxy Opal that you can trust to play solid defense, get you stops, get out in transition, all those things. I like Evan Mobley. I just think Jaren Jackson Jr. is better. 200,000 MT. Going to plug in Pink Diamond LeBron James. You guys aren't going to like me, but I think LeBron James, for his value, is still a steal. Gonna knock down shots, play good defense, just a better version of a guy like Paolo Banchero. Other guy here I want to talk about is Michael Beasley. Michael Beasley is so hard to stop. He can shoot over everyone. He plays good defense. Michael Beasley is a stud on this game. Still a card that I'm looking to probably eventually pick up to my squad. For my squad, it's just a matter of where does he play when I do get the card. Now, if you have all the MT in the world, obviously, this is probably the guy to get, but I got to act like these cards don't exist. You know, genuinely, I got to act like these 100 overalls don't exist because they are ridiculously priced. So, you know, not that crazy in price. We're plugging in Victor Wembanyama. Whether you plug in the Pink Diamond or the Galaxy Opal, I don't think it matters a whole ton. Wemby's going to be Wemby. He is ridiculously good on the court. I think Pink Diamond Wemby is just fine, especially if you can get one souped. That's what I would recommend for you guys. That's going to wrap it up. Best value at each and every price. Drop a like on it. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.